Once you get caught by the inspectors, my darling, you will not have a fun time. Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Tapiwa and I'm currently a third year nursing student living in Poland. And in this video, I'll be giving you tips on how to navigate your first week of living in Europe. From obtaining the documents that you need to downloading the apps that you will need to get by. I am your dear plug, okay? Alright, so whilst doing that, I will be tying my hair because I need to go and catch up on my social life. I haven't done that in a minute, so I will be doing that whilst giving you the necessary tips to get by. Alright, so let's get into this video. So the first thing that you need to obtain is a SIM card. You need to go and get a SIM card. You need to go and get a SIM card. So when you go and get a SIM card, you need to carry your passport. You need to carry your passport, and they'll also need your visa, but your visa will be in your passport, so you just carry your passport. And then you'll need to go and open a bank account. So the documents that you need when you're going to open a bank account are your school documents and your passport. So you need to make sure you have all your documents and your passport. Yes. And then you will need to get your pasal. But before getting your pasal, you need to make sure that you have a house contract from your landlord. You know, what landlords do, they say that they will give you a contract, of which they do, but they really do take a long time. And when you need to get your pasal number, you don't want to wait for a really long time. It's an inconvenience. You don't want to wait for a long time without getting your pasal, because now that prevents you from getting a job. Also, when you go to the doctor, you'll need your pasal number. Your pasal number is basically an identification number, so it's a number that identifies you. You need it for almost anything. They'll ask you for your pasal number almost everywhere that you go, so you need to make sure that you get your pasal. And whilst you're at the pasal offices, then you might as well get your Meldunik, and that is your residence registration. So for that, you need to pay 17 zloty. So you need to carry some funds with you when you go and get your pasal. You might as well do it at once. It's not like, you could do one and do the other one later, but for your convenience, because it's not like you go to the pasal offices all the time. But when you do move out of your apartment, make sure that you do update your residence where you stay. This hair. Make sure you do update where you stay at the pasal office, so that you just don't have any problems or any issues. And then you will also need to get your student ID. So you get your student ID from your university. You also pay for that, and to get that you need to carry your school documents, and you will also have to pay for that. You pay for that, and it takes a couple of weeks to come out. So it's really important that wherever you go, you have your student ID, especially when you're in the trains, because they will ask for your student ID, and also in the bus sometimes, but it's just better for you to carry it with you all the time. And then you will also need to get a bus tag. You can get a bus tag. I'm not really sure where you get a bus tag. I think this would look nice, right? I'm not really sure where you get a bus tag, only because I've never owned the physical bus tag. I've always used the app. So there's an app called Lubika. I don't like this. There's an app called Lubika where you can purchase your monthly bus trips or a single ticket. Now a single ticket costs about, I'm not certain, but I think it's 1 zloty 70 grosz, if I'm not mistaken. I know the price has gone up from the last time. So yes, every time you're in the bus, make sure that you do purchase a bus ticket, because once you get caught by the inspectors, my darling, you will not have a fun time. You will regret not paying for your bus card, because now you're being fined 160 zloty if you're caught with no ticket, and it's not worth it. It's not worth the stress. It's not worth your time. It's not on, right? And the apps that are necessary for you to get by, Google Maps is going to be your best friend. Google Maps will be the love of your life. Everywhere you go, I think it looks cute from here. Everywhere you go, you will use your maps. You will use your maps, and you will get confused a couple of times, but that's okay. That's learning. You will get confused a couple of times. You will get lost a couple of times. Yeah. Then there's an app called Xoxo. This is basically your lifeline whilst you're living here, because that helps you get by. It's a bus app, so it tells you when the bus is coming. It helps you navigate also when going to the bus stop. It gives you directions to the bus stop. That's why I think it's a really good app. It just doesn't tell you when the bus will be delayed, but there are other apps like Mobile MPK that do tell you when your bus will be delayed, so that is also useful to have. Or when you do get to the bus stop, sometimes on the information board they have this green sticker, and it has a QR code that you can scan, and if your bus is delayed, you will find the bus times that the bus will be arriving, the bus that you're looking for, or the bus that has been delayed. City Mapper is really useful across Europe. It tells you the time that the bus is coming, where you can get the bus from, the train, where you can get the train from. It also gives you direction to wherever it is that you're looking to go. Amazing. And you don't even have to use it sometimes for the bus. You can just use it as maps. That's also really convenient. Now that I'm thinking about it, Xoxo is really convenient, because Xoxo, you can book a train on Xoxo. You can buy a bus. You can buy bus tickets, train tickets on Xoxo. You don't have to download different apps, so it's really convenient. I was looking down on that. So that's it for me this week, friends. I hope to see you once again next week. Have a lovely week.